Alright, what's going on, guys? So the patch that we've all been sort of waiting on, and I've had numerous questions about it. It has actually released on Steam first, which is actually a surprise, because with the first game, generally every patch actually launched on the PS4 first, so this is actually a little bit surprising. I'm still waiting on the PS4, and I'm periodically checking for an update, but nothing's come yet. On the Facebook page, they have said that obviously it's out for Steam and consoles should be here soon. So it's 13 past midnight here, my time in Australia, Australian Eastern Standard Time. So I would imagine for myself on the PS4 it'll probably come out during the day at some point, hopefully. Otherwise I'll be at work and I'll have to wait until I get home before I can give my thoughts on it. But these are the patch notes. They've literally just put them up. As you can see, 1:06 a.m. and that's daylight savings time, so an hour ahead of me. So what we've got is ultra-wide monitors now supported. I saw a lot of questions about this in the discussions thread on Steam. New playable characters: Petra Kvitova, Alexei Popyrin. I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. I know he's an Australian up-and-coming guy, and Taylor Fritz. So that's probably going to disappoint a lot of people hoping for Federer and Dominic Thiem and Djokovic and all that sort of stuff. So that's obviously going to annoy a lot of people. But okay, so with the AI, tuned AI unforced error rate, tuned clay and grass court bounce speed physics. I have been watching someone playing on Twitch on a clay court, and it looks like the bounce does bounce somewhat the way it should on a clay court, so that's handy. Tuned side spin physics, that has been one thing that has drove a lot of people nuts, including myself, with all the crazy banana shots. Even when you're hitting a flat shot, they seem to occur. Tuned AI serve direction, that was a big issue because they just pretty much kept serving in the same spot. First or second serve, it'd just be the same spot unless you'd play on a lower difficulty where they'd pretty much hit it straight at you. But I have noticed the serving issue there's still an issue with the aces, with your player movement, where you're just getting aced too easily, where you're just essentially stuck in the mud. So that's still an issue, it seems. But tuned difficulty levels, well, the guy I was watching was playing on semi-pro, and the AI still seemed to be able to reach most balls, which I played on that difficulty, and generally the AI is meant to hit the ball right back to you, not actually succeed in getting many winners. So I would hope that they haven't actually made the difficulties worse, because they were already quite bizarre as it was. Tuned career decline of on-disc players. On-disc players, does that mean just their generic players? Because if that's the case, that's rather pointless, because I think people are talking about even the created players they're on the decline. So I'll have to look into that one. Loading times have been improved. I actually didn't think they were too bad, considering how long they were in the first game. I thought they improved in this case. Game performance has been improved. Well, I don't know. We'll see about that one. Injury system has been improved. The injuries didn't seem to really do anything, and the injuries seem to occur way too often. Reflex animations have been improved. I saw a bit on the Twitch stream I was watching. Some of the weird sort of animations have seemingly gone away. There's still a lot of weird robotic net play with the volleys and things like that. So, and there's still a lot of unnecessary forehand slices that the AI seems to keep doing. So when it doesn't seem to be something that should happen. Shot reach range has been improved. resolved cases where unforced errors were not allocated to statistics. I feel they should have a forced error statistic as well, but that might be asking too much. And of course, the typical one, general stability improvements. So that's all for the patch notes. Unfortunately, I can't give any gameplay at the moment because I don't have the game on PC and I'm not paying $90 Australian to buy the game again, considering I paid quite a bit less for that on the PS4 version, and that was directly off the PlayStation Store, which was a rare occurrence. So I will give my thoughts on the gameplay itself when I'm able to play it myself, so I'm not 100% sure when that's going to be available on PS4, hopefully in an X amount of hours, but we shall see. Evidently it was about 1 gigabyte in size on Steam. I imagine it's going to be quite a lot bigger on the console versions because it just generally is, so we'll see what happens anyway.